body bags were whore lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your Fright Chick speaking. Okay, so this week I am doing Toxic Avenger 4, Citizen Toxie. This is my 7-disc box set, okay? It's friggin' awesome. Okay, so Citizen Toxie, this is probably my favourite sequel of the 3 sequels that there are. Where the fuck do I start with this? If you've seen it, what a mindfuck, right? And if you haven't, holy shit, you need to see this mindfuck, okay? Okay, so we literally open with, like, Toxie's doing his thing, okay? He's still a hero, and he's got his lovely wife, Claire, who is now named Sarah, so she will be referred to in this review as Claire/Sarah, just like she was on the credits of this movie. Okay, so the Diaper Mafia are a bunch of guys wearing nappies and bonnets and shit, break into the school for very special people, if I'm saying that right, full of kids who are just, like, special, okay? Now, they take them all hostage and they kind of, you know, like, they splatter a few people. And it is literally all about the gore and just the splatter humour and the slapstick and the gross-out humour in this film. It's shot very much like it was made in the 80s and it was made in 2000. So it's really fun, super overacted and really badly acted. It's just ridiculously crap acting, but entertaining as shit because it's so awful. Okay, so we're with the Diaper Mafia, they're taking people hostage, and then Toxie has to come and save the day, which he does, and he brings his faithful sidekick, Lardass. Oh my god, Lardass is fucking wonderful. He also befriends one of the girls there, whose name is Sweetie Honey, or as she says it, Sweetie Honey, because she's got a really big lisp. I just love it every time I hear Sweetie Honey, who kind of just wants to, like, you know, hang around him and stuff, and she's really sweet and stuff like that. So we have, like, we literally follow kind of like 4 or 5 characters in this, including Toxie himself. Now, I do not remember exactly how this happens, but they set off a chain of explosions at some point. I think it's at the mayor's office or something, a city hall type thing. So a bunch of explosions go off and Toxie manages to blow a hole into the, I don't know, space-time continuum or something. He manages to rip a hole into another dimension. This other dimension contains a dimension that is exactly the same as Tromaville, only is backwards in the sense of good and evil. So it is called a Mortville. Did you see what they did there? It's called a Mortville, and it has everyone from Tromaville in it, except all the good ones are now bad and all the bad ones are now good. So it has its own Toxic Avenger, although his name is now the Noxious Offender, because he's completely evil, and it is fucking hilarious. So they managed to switch places, and most of the movie after that is them kind of navigating their new dimensions and meeting all of their counterparts, their friends and things, counterparts in their own dimension. Now, Noxie is going around terrorising and killing people, and people are freaking out because obviously what the fuck is Toxie doing, although they don't realise that even though he looks nothing like him, except, you know, he's got like a big N chain and he's a complete arsehole and he's suddenly changed his clothes from the, like, 2 seconds before he went through the dimension that they saw him. They haven't realised it's not the same one. Although, having said that, there is only one Toxic Avenger, so if another one came out looking exactly the same, you probably would just assume it was him. So he's going around killing people, they're all freaking out and they want to kill him because they're like, he's not a hero anymore, he's fucking killing people. Really awesome gross out scenes, like he rips a guy's arms off, so funny. And then the guy whose arms were ripped off goes, be careful! He's armed! And I was like, ba-dum-bum. But yeah, so Toxie is now in a Mortville, and he is obviously running around trying to be good, but people are people are now trying to kill him because he's turned into a wimp. His wife is there, except now she's no longer blind, she's deaf. And Sweetie Honey's there, and all the other people are there, and he has to try and get back to Tromaville, and that is it. But Nox is in Tromaville, and he's kind of liking his new status as being able to go around and kill people because they're trusting of him. So he doesn't want to leave. And then we end up getting into a big old showdown near the end, where they both meet together. But there is a small side plot in this where Claire/Sarah ends up getting pregnant. She ends up conceiving and having the babies all in this same movie. Of course she does, it's a trauma film. But she's having twins, and one is Toxie's and the other one is Noxie's, and it's like the ultimate good versus evil battle in the womb. It's fucking insane. But there are some really good characters in this and good cameos. Okay, we have Corey Feldman cameoing as the gynecologist. Ron Jeremy is the mayor. I think Eli Roth is in this at some point for like a scene. There is also a character whose name I can't remember, but he's literally the real life version of Nathan from South Park, and he comes out with probably one of my favourite lines in the whole film. I think Sweetie Honey is whinging, and he just turns to her and goes, "You are giving me a stomach ache in my brain." I don't know why I find it so funny, I just really do. I think he must be the guy that voices Nathan or something on South Park, because it's so spot on. But yes, that is Toxic Avenger 4, Citizen Toxie, okay? We have an interdimensional rift going on, we have a weird pregnancy plot going on, and we just have a load of gore and splatter and gross out comedy, and the acting's terrible and it's wonderful, and then we have a showdown between them at the end, and that is it, okay? I suggest watching it, maybe not with like a date, because it's kind of weird. Like, I'd watch, if you're going to watch it with someone, make sure you watch it with someone who's got the same sense of humour as you, okay? But yeah, it's definitely worth the watch, and I would suggest picking up this box set if you don't have all the sequels or anything yet, because it really is worth it. You get all the intros and stuff like that from Lloyd Kaufman. But yes, that is number 4. I will see you next week. Bye.